All right, this is really funny. So, this is why we practice. This is why we do this. I think you can hear me. I think, excellent. So, I don't know what you're going to see on this, but this is why we're practicing because there was an extra button that I did not push. And so I just did a 9-minute Facebook Live thing that didn't also go on YouTube Live. So, my apologies for that. But I'll do the same thing here to kind of test it out. Uh, This is the YouTube live channel, and once this is recorded, it will be, once I go live, it'll be recorded so you can watch it later. But just wanted to say a few things. You know, as our local community makes adjustments out of abundance of caution in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the leadership of King's Cross has decided to respond out of an abundance of love and caution and move all gatherings to online formats for at least the next 2 weekends. Now, all Loudoun County Public Schools buildings are closed during the next 2 weekends, and it's become increasingly inadvisable to gather in large groups. We've stayed in communication daily with the Loudoun County Health Department and Loudoun County Public Schools. We feel this shift away from gathering in person is not out of panic or fear, but really out of care for our neighbors, as we understand it to be a part of our nationwide effort to reduce the number of cases and deaths due to the coronavirus among vulnerable populations. Now, this Sunday morning will be different. It will be. Here are some details about what's going to happen. First, we will not meet. We will not meet at Stonebridge High School this Sunday morning for worship. The worship team and the pastor, me, will be live streaming our worship service from my house. And so we invite you to tune in and sing along. You don't need even to live stream alone. You can invite some healthy friends over. I spoke with the Loudoun County Health Department just this afternoon and earlier this week as well. And even this afternoon, the representative with which I spoke for a good 10 or 15 minutes, she answered all my questions very, very well. She was very helpful. So she says that you can gather in small groups as long as everyone present is healthy. That is, that they don't have a fever, they're not coughing in particular, and they don't believe they have been exposed to the coronavirus in the last 14 days. So while remaining prudent, invite some healthy friends or neighbors over. Invite some fellow church members over that are healthy and don't think they've been exposed. And by exposed, you mean like you've been around it, right? And enjoy some fellowship. Enjoy a chance to talk about Jesus and about the incredible comfort that we have in life and in death. And in all things, use your best judgment and pray God might use this situation to build our relationships in this time of isolation for His glory, for our good. So now we know we'll miss seeing one another. We love seeing one another on Sunday mornings. And so we're not going to get to do that because of this temporary arrangement. So if you'd like prayer, if you'd like to talk with me or with Megan or anyone that you normally see at King's Cross for that matter, reach out to them, reach out to us. Drop me a text, an email, a phone call, anything, and we'd love to get in touch with you and catch up, see how we can pray for you. As we are isolated in this time, we need each other. And so let's not be shy to reach out and just say, hey, how's it going? So we currently plan to use Facebook Live, which I successfully did, I think, earlier, and YouTube Live, which I did not successfully do because I forgot this extra button, and then I don't know. I hope Facebook Live went well. Who knows? So I'm figuring out how it all works. But I'll have these links. You've already found them. Congratulations. Save them. These links are where you will find Sunday's worship service. I'll post these links on social media and on our website. And I'll probably try another round of this Friday night, tomorrow night, because I'm upgrading our equipment just a little bit because this whole thing isn't, it's not going to work as well. So I got some kind of low end, high quality, if that makes any sense, just to knock it up a little bit to make it easier for you to have a worship-free, a distraction-free worship experience, a worship-free distraction experience. That is probably most of our lives. No, we want you to have a distraction-free worship experience. So, hey, just a couple quick things. There was a student ministry event tomorrow night, Friday night. Of course, that is canceled. The laser tag. What can you do? 1, you can pray. 2, you can trust God. 3, you can love where you live. And 4th, of course, wash your hands. When it comes to love where you live, take precautions for your own physical well-being. And we also want to encourage you to consider ways that you can show love and care for those around you. And look out for your neighbors. Reach out to those who aren't even reaching out to you. Reach out to others in the church, even if you don't need to feel like you need to connect. Like you're not like, hey, I really need to talk to somebody. Just reach out and say, hey, because maybe they need to talk to you. Maybe they're lonely. So reach out, considering how you can love where you live. Let people know about services available to them. I just heard about something Loudoun County Public Schools is doing, and so I want to let you know about this, and you should tell others too. I think I posted it, or Megan posted it on our Facebook page, but when I was talking with the nutrition director at Loudoun County Public Schools this afternoon, there are a ton of students that benefit from free or reduced meals. Not only benefit from it, they count on it. Like they are not eating if they're not eating at school in that way. And so they're working to provide those meals. So what they've done is that starting tomorrow morning, Friday, from 8 to 10 a.m. at every public school, elementary, middle school, high school, the cafeteria staff will be there to prepare breakfast and serve cold breakfast from 8 to 10 a.m. From anyone who drives up, and there'll be a drive-by line, a drive-through line somehow. You drive up, an employee will ask how many meals you want, and then they'll come bring them to you. 8 to 10 a.m. cold breakfast, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. hot lunch, right? They're not going to check your ID, your student ID. They're not going to ask any questions. They're just going to ask you how many meals do you want. So please take advantage of this, or if share this on your community's Facebook page, on your neighborhood Facebook page, because there are probably a lot of people that don't want you to know that they benefit from this and that they're going hungry, but would really love to hear about it. So that's one way you can love where you live. So yes, and again, wash your hands, cough into your elbow only. Don't go around people if you think you've been exposed. Right? All those basic things. Keep your distance in general. And again, the health department did say that if you feel you're healthy, if you don't think you're exposed, you can gather with a small group of people that also are healthy and haven't been exposed. That is a very low risk situation. So overall, we are. This is serious. We're taking it seriously, but we're also trying just to take it as seriously as the health department says we should, and maybe a step beyond that. I don't know. Just out of an abundance of caution and love. So even though, one last thing, even though we aren't meeting in person, we do still have a number of ongoing operating expenses that we have to cover during this time, and it can be easy to forget to give when we're not meeting together in person. So if you would prayerfully consider how you might give in this time, you can give in all the normal ways, except for the box at church, obviously. You can give online, and that link is on our website, kingscrossva.org/give, as well as you can just mail a check to our Mother Church MPC. Write out the check to MPC and put King's Cross in the memo line as usual. Good. Well, we're continuing to monitor the COVID-19 pandemic and develop our plans so that we are prepared to adjust as necessary. Our whole reason for gathering and being the church, our calling as a church, is to glorify God, to love Him, and to love our neighbors. That's what we're supposed to be. That's what we're called to do. That's what we want to do in this time. Let's fix our eyes on Him. Join me in praying for God to work for our good and His glory in this uncertain time. May we be people who demonstrate contagious love and seek the welfare of the city. By the way, we have prepared a devotional for you for this coming week when LCPS schools are closed. This coming week when it's the first week of it all hitting, and who knows what store shelves will be like or how often we really feel comfortable going out. But we know we don't have to panic. And this devotional is designed to help you grow in your trust in God, to guard our hearts, and it'll root us, hopefully, in the love that casts out fear, the love of God our Savior. And you can download that. We have that download link on our coronavirus updates page on our website. So Again, my name is Paul. Thank you for joining us. If you found this, then you found where to find us on Sunday morning. And God bless you. Thanks for joining in.